Hi everyone, it's Megan again. I'm going to make this video for you guys and hopefully it turns out good. Okay, so I'm going to move in closer. As you can see, my box is a little bit different. Plants are bigger, things are growing. Back here in the back, I got a new statue. Well, statuaries. They're mice, because I'm Mouse's garden after all. And that's where my Bloomsdale spinach was planted. I harvested it all the other day because it started to bolt on me, so I was like, you're done. And I harvested it, and it was quite tasty. I had it sauteed with a little bit of garlic and some bacon fat. My red cork carrots, they're getting pretty darn big. I'm excited. My Swiss chard, I'm actually thinking about I'm going to harvest this pretty soon. So, yeah, that's that deal. My collard greens, they have some damage on them, but I've been keeping up with spraying them and coming out here and going, no, you'll be no cabbage moths. It looks like I'm going to need to spray again really quick, which I'll probably do before I leave to drop off Nico at the metro, because I've got a whole bunch of little tiny cabbage moths on here, or cabbage worms. So it is getting better. I am getting some control, so I'm kind of excited about that. What in the heck? Oh, it's a leaf. Okay. Yep. And then my Parisni carrots. I mean, some of them look really good. Some of them look horrid. I don't know what's going on with those. But whatever. My Royal Burgundy bush beans are huge. They're absolute thugs. I need to get more stakes and stake them up a little bit taller because they're just falling all over the place and stealing sun and getting all tangled up. It's ridiculous. My Snow White cherry tomato has its first set of blossoms that I'm actually going to let produce fruit. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to prop his leaves up a little bit so he gets some better sunlight. There we go. Which is really cool. Those will be tasty. Over here, I have a thug. And a thug in a way that I love it. Underneath this little bag here are blossoms for this Halley's Purple Comet. Oh, look, baby green beans. Oh my god, they're so cute. So I'm excited because I've got another set of blossoms up there. And this Halley's Purple Comet, this was the one that I was afraid was going to just like die on me. But it looks like I'm going to be fine. So I'm going to have fruit from here and everything. Because it survived such heavy trauma, I'm going to seed save. So literally what this is, it's a little muslin bag. And I'm not going to take this off again, now that I've shown you guys. I'm going to take this little muslin bag, and I'm going to cinch it up around the blossoms. And then I'm going to wrap this around here a little bit. I didn't want to tie it off too tight the first time I put it on there, because I wanted you guys to be able to see it, because it's pretty cool that I have a plant that's this strong. Because I thought I'd killed this plant. I mean, you guys remember, it had a bandage on it. It looked ridiculous. But he's got 2 sets of blossoms on him. I've been pulling suckers off of him. He's super happy. So I'm excited about my HPC thug, Halley's Purple Comet. Ha ha ha. My petunias look nice and pretty. I've been trying to keep up on deadheading them, but I guess I just haven't been doing that good of a job, because they go crazy, blooming all over the place. It's ridiculous. I got a new plant. I haven't figured out where I'm going to plant him yet, but I did get a new plant. I got some lemongrass, which is really good as an anti-inflammatory if you have like joint issues and that kind of stuff, which I do. So I'm going to grow some lemongrass and hopefully get some good amounts out of him so that I can brew up some like lemongrass tea and help with my joint inflammation. My rosemary, super happy. Nice, good growth on him. German thyme, ridiculousness. I have got to figure out something to do with him. And then the elven thyme, if I lay this pot all the way on its side, this thing is huge. This is the same size pot that I bought this plant in. So that's how big it was when I bought it. it's ridiculous that something that small has gotten that big, which is super exciting too. So that's that. But it also tastes pretty good. I had some the other day on some chicken, I think, and it was delicious. My peppermint, super amazing. I think I'm gonna go and get some stuff to make mint juleps and have peppermint juleps. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And then my chocolate mint, he's little, he's just moving along, whatever. He hasn't sprouted any new growth like the peppermint has. So I think that might just be because he's too young, because he is only one stem. But who knows what's going on with him. I have another purple hydrangea. I brought him outside. He's having some of the same issues as my other one did. I don't know why. What's going on with hydrangeas and me, and they just don't like it. I think I need to get them out of their starter pots. I think that's what it is. I think they just don't have enough dirt. So I might have to go to Walmart and buy some better pots. But yeah. Over here is my Sun Gold tomato. I have flowers on here as well. 2 sets. There's one set that's in here that's really, really small and they're not quite ready. Then I got another set that one of the blossoms is already open. So if I give them a little shake, that should be the first blossom that gives me fruit, which is exciting. Sunflowers, I need to figure out a better place for them. They're not getting enough sun. I think that's why they're growing all strange looking. So, oops, sorry. Once I get some better sunlight on them, I think they'll grow a little bit better. Let's see. Stevia, super, super happy. Delicious as always. I love my stevia plants. Rinse, rinse, rinse. That's some rainwater. Yum, yum, yum. Stevia. So good. So sweet and delicious. Cucumbers, nice and happy. As you can see, I finally mulched this bed. Took me long enough, I know. But I did do it. I mulched it completely. I have some blossoms here on my Purple Beauty. I've got quite a few, actually. So hopefully that means I'll get some purple bell peppers pretty soon. That'll start forming for me. Potato. He's growing like a weed. So I'm excited for that. At this point, I think it's too late to mount him anymore. If you can see in there, there's not... I mean, I've got a bunch of space in here, and I might just do it. See if I get anything, but who knows what's going to happen there. This is my sugar baby watermelon. He came over here and leaned towards his trellis and just grabbed on. I didn't train him at all. He knew exactly where he was supposed to go, and that's where he went. So I'm kind of excited for that. My nasturtium that's over here, he's kind of a space filler right now. I really need to go through and trim him out. He's just not happy. Oh, I've got a blossom starting on here. Finally. This one's been taking forever to blossom out. Probably because I haven't been trimming him like I should. Over here is where my cabbage is. Again, I've got some cabbage moth damage, but it's not nearly as bad as it was before. I think I'm catching them pretty quick, which is good. My nasturtiums that are over here are super happy. Ouch, that was a rock. That hurt. I'm barefoot. They're super, super happy. What in the frack are you? Some kind of beetle-y thing. Well, I'm going to put you off to the side and maybe kill you. Take you to Merrifield and find out what you are. But yeah, the nasturtiums are super pretty, nice and happy. I did break out a piece of this nasturtium, which I can't remember which one this... Oh, it's the strawberries and cream. Because it was looking like straggly, like gangly and disgusting. So I was just like crunch and broke them out, pulled them out, and gave some more sun here to my wild thyme, my red wild thyme. So hopefully that'll help it look a little bit better. My woolly thyme, super, super happy. Nice and squishy. It's so soft. I love that thyme. I really, really, really hope that it outcompetes the red wild thyme and just fills this bed eventually for them. Because it'll be so pretty and nice for them. As you can see, my landlord cut out his azaleas and cut down some stuff. I think he's in the process of redoing the beds. Make it look a little bit prettier and maybe just change it up a little bit, which is cool. I wish him the best of luck. I really do. It's a lot of work. My black crims. Yay! They're so awesome. These plants are doing fantastic. I have blossoms on both of these plants. What's really weird though about these plants is that I don't have a single stem on either one, and none of them could be considered suckers. It literally just looks like the whole plant just went split. For the sucker one that I made into a plant, it split into two, and then for the main plant, it split into three. So I'm not really sure what to do, of whether or not I should break off one off the two and then break off two off the other one, but I kind of don't want to because they all look like they're fine, and I have blossoms on everything, so it's just kind of like, I don't want to do this. So yeah, but like I said, black crim blossoms, pretty, yay, love it. My first fruit, it's an eggplant. Look at how big it's getting. I'm so excited. It's so pretty. And then I have another little eggplant right here that's forming. And I think I have another one up here. Oh no, that's just a blossom. But I have eggplants. Eggplants. Yay for eggplants. The Tabasco pepper, it has some blossoms in there. Hopefully it gives me some fruit soon. I bought some lemon balm, which seems pretty cool. Apparently it helps with headaches when you brew it into a tea. It smells really good. It smells just like lemons. 3-root grax, I mulched those and left the other side of the box unmulched. Over here I have some straggling parsley and some arugula, which I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with those other than just let them go, because I don't need any more parsley because my parsley's a thug. Look at him. And arugula, I don't really use a lot of it, so I'm just kind of going to let it go and see what happens. Over here are my candy cane beets. They got a little bit too much mulch on them. Take them out a little bit. Alright. I'm just letting them go. I mulched them down so that they stay nice and moist. I had a few more things of basil. I had purple basil that I clipped back really short on purpose because I wanted to bush out, because he's not bushy at all. Whereas everybody else is nice and bushy. Super happy. I clipped back my cilantro, if you guys remember. He was huge. The cilantro was gigantic. I clipped him back, and he's re-sprouting. So I don't know if that means he's going to go straight to seed, because these are seeding already. And you can see the fronds have changed, or what's going on here. If he does, that's fine. I'll actually pull him out and probably put something else there. Maybe the parsley plant and take him out. But yeah, that's that. Tarragon's happy. My sage, oh my god, this thing is so big, and I don't use that much sage. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of this. It smells fantastic though. And the purple sage, remember how the leaves were super tiny? They're finally starting to catch up, and they smell equally as fantastic. Slightly more of a how would you phrase that? I guess a lemony scent, but probably equally as delicious. My dill. This was the last herb that I actually bought, and it's the second to bolt. As you can see, I clipped off the bolt here, and what the heck? Silly bugs. Go away, bugs. Get off my plants. It started to bolt, so I clipped it off like really quickly and hurriedly. And it seems to be doing okay. I clipped that off like last night. And then spicy oregano. It's crazy. It's growing underneath the pot, actually, which is really cool. It's just determined to grow in any space I give it, so it's happy. But yeah. Oh, here's the other thing. This is the first fruiting thing that I harvest. I have sweet peas here, right? And I harvested one from right here, and then I've got 2 more that are growing already, and then I think this one's got one inside of it. Yep, you can see it because I'm going to pull off all these petals. Because there he is, he's so cute. And then I think these will have them pretty soon too, which is exciting. The only thing I'm slightly worried about with these is because the dragon's tongue was wrapped around the bottom of this one, it started to turn yellow and it's drying out on the bottom. The top of the plant's still nice and green, and it's just yellow, so I'm not really sure what to make of that. And then the plant next to it's the same thing, but then the one that I had to plant again because it died, it's not yellow at all. So I don't know if it was just because this plant was like this and it was taking all the sunlight, but whatever the case may be, hopefully unwrapping the plant and just letting it get some sun will solve my issue with my peas, because they're not supposed to turn yellow like that. I do know that. But yeah, that's my garden update for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As I fall down the hill, sorry. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, I'll let you guys know if there's anything super amazing that I start making out of any of my food. Alright, bye.